One, two. 1, 2, 3. All right, right. Let's get ready. Let's get ready, shall we? And stop. There we go. All right, so what are we doing today? Well, I am working on making Go monorepos fantastic. And I'm doing that through my plugin, the NX plugin Go NX Gonks. I still not sure how I'm going to call it, but it's basically this one. So I've been the first version of this was inspired on a previous Go plugin for NX called NX Go. Fantastic plugin. I took a lot from there, so kudos to the maintainers. But I don't really like some of the decisions they made. So I've been working towards V2, and I've been making my own changes there. I want to make it truly my own. And one of the things that they did that I'm moving away from is that they have let's do this. Let's do this. There you go. Okay. So basically what they had is a go.work. So that was their default. They create a go.work, and I understand partially what they did. That go.work promised itself to be the solution we're working with Go monorepos. The reality is it doesn't really work that well. It wasn't for me. It's like a half-cooked version of a feature, right? So the Go team never really completed it. Why I say that? Because it doesn't really play well in all scenarios. Example, if you have a Go work, what Go work is? Let's start by that. So what Go work is? Go dot work allows you basically to have multiple modules inside of your monorepo and allow that module to have dependencies between projects. For example, if you have multiple libraries or you have a binary and a library, you can have, without specifying anything, without even specifying the module name on the dependency module name on the dependent module name or something like that. You don't have to do that. You just import it from your packages, from your files, and it will just work, right? Which is super powerful in a way. It has its issues in my mind. It's very implicit, and I really hate that. But that's only one of the issues. The other issue is that Go mode tidy doesn't work with it. If you have a project using that advantage of go.work running go tidy on the project that has the other as dependency, it will fail. It will say, hey, I don't know, you're using this, but I don't know where you're getting it for, right? So you have like a conflict between go work just letting you build, run, do whatever you want, and at the same time interfering. Go tidy doesn't work with it. So that's not even the default. It's not a standard. Usually people just have one module at the root, which is not my preference either, because that is not a monorepo, right? That is just a big module with a lot of sub packages. But sometimes you want things that are very separate and want to distribute them independently. So what is my solution? What direction I'm going? I'm basically saying, okay, my standard is that you're going to have multiple folders, and each folder is going to have its module, and then they can depend between each other. They can use the replace directive to import each other, so that make them explicit, but everything works, right? And you can make use of the power of NX. I did the first work towards that, and I released it on the beta.0, and then some fixes on the beta.1 of GoEngs. The problem is that it really doesn't work because another issue with the way NXGo was implemented. So NXGo, what they're using, and I slightly modify on my version, is that they were trying to run the build and run commands over the main.go instead of over the directory where the Go module is. And in most cases that works. But while I was preparing some scenes for recording a video about, okay, what is new on version 2, I noticed that that doesn't really work on all cases. So again, they were running from the root, the commands, and just getting the path of the main.go and running from the, but the CWD was at the root of the project, right? And that only works if you have the Godot work. At the moment that you don't have the Godot work, you have to run from inside of the project. That was my first change. Second change is that they were kind of forcing you to find where the main.go file was, or was trying to assume that it was always at the root of the Go module folder. But that is also not true. You could have a command, you can have many patterns, and the main.go file could be nested at any distance. So what I did was a function that find the main.go, at least find the first main.go, and use that. Okay, this is where the main.go is. Run build and serve and run over that main.go, right? Whatever it is, I don't make assumptions what it is. As soon as it's a nested child of the folder that have the Go module. So I did that, and that kind of worked until I found this, right? And let me show you exactly what the problem is, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to fix that, and we're going to do really exactly what Go wants. So let's go back here, and let's go back to this, actually this project. I think it's in 9. Yeah, here we go. Okay, what do I have here? And let me actually go to, let me go to 2. Okay, let me go to 2, sorry. So here I have 2 projects that had exactly the same. One was made for Gong NX version 1, one was made for Gong NX version 2. But right now they are the same. I was just going to make a side-by-side comparison about how they differ, right? So what do we have here? This is, I think, an interesting part. So what we actually have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 charm bracelet projects that I just cloned and put inside of the same folder. The other thing I did was remove the .git of each one of them and just have a .git at the root. And that's exactly what we have here. We have just the same. What is the purpose of this? Showing, okay, how can you have all this in a monorepo instead of having separately, which in this particular case I think makes a lot of sense, because they sometimes have dependency between each other. And for example, they are now being migrating to V2, and I think makes a lot more sense if everything is living on the same place and you can make these changes at the same time instead of having to make changes spread across multiple PRs. Right, so let's actually go ahead and do exactly what I did on the evening, which was basically, okay, init NX init on both of these projects because none of them was needed. And that's basically just, yeah, it is a slightly simple process. I will explain more about this in another video I'm preparing. But for now, let's just say that this initialize NX. Just NX, nothing of our plugin yet. If I do NX show projects, it will not show anything because it doesn't have our plugin to build the graph with all these modules. So okay, let's do the following. We can do a next add, and we are going to do latest here because it's the version 1. and we are going to come here and say design, but we are going to do next in this case. So we have version 2 and version 1, or version 1 and version 2. Okay, we have that, beautiful. As you can see on the left, we did create it at go.work on that particular one because version 1, that's the default behavior. You can still opt in version 2 for that, but it is not the default. Okay, cool. So we have that. Now if we do NX show projects, NX already knows that all of these are projects that it can operate on top of. So we can do actually things like, sorry, NX run many. Let's do lint, and we can do the same here, and it will partially work. It will do the same on both cases. It will fail for reasons. Probably we need to configure a few things, but it is running over all the commands. I will take a look later at what's going on there, what is not, what is failing, but that's fine. Now, if we do NX run many build, yeah, and we run that on both places, you will see that all of them fail on the left, but on the right one was passing. Why is that? If we go to what was it? Okay, we need to actually get the project there, I believe. So if we go to, what was it, soft serve. Okay, if we go to soft serve and we do go get, okay, what's good module? Don't we have a good? Oh yeah, we have a good module. God get, no package to get in current directory. Cat go dot mod. It does have like, okay. Anyways, but you can see what one thing I want to show you. Okay, it fails on both cases. I made it work recently on when I was testing in the evening on this one, but I don't remember why. But let's find something more interesting. If we do NX run many builds and we say that, for example, BHS is failing, right? So if we go to BHS and we do got build here, it will work. Now, if we do go.build main.go, it will fail. And that's pretty much the error that we are getting on the other place. So what is this telling us? That there is a difference between running go build, and this is just the folder, so I imagine that is kind of using the God module somehow differently, and doing that. There is a difference there. So that's the error that I detected that both have, but it is more clear on this one. So I first want to understand what's going on there. I'm not sure what's going on there, so that's something I would love to understand. Let's try to find some information here. So let's do something like go build versus, let me see if I can do something like this, versus go build main.go. I don't know. I'm relatively new to Go, to be honest. So I'm learning. Okay, I'm not the first to stumble into this. Makes sense. Okay, so what we have here. So go build main.go only processes the specific file main.go. It won't take a mod or additional files into account, just the content of that single file. Go build dot takes the whole project into account. Okay, so there is clearly there a misconception when that original plugin was created, and because I am new to Go, I couldn't immediately detect it, but testing with it, I found it. Okay, that's great. We know what is going on. There is probably a deeper explanation, but we kind of know. So Let's go back here. Let's do GG. We are on an empty commit or rep set on top of main. So I think we are good. Um, let's describe this commit and let's say that what we are going to do here. And what we are going to do here is going to be a feature. It is a feature, yeah, and it's actually a guns NS feature, and it's actually a breaking change feature. And we are going to remove main.go as the target of the build and come on and run commands. I cannot type today. There we go. Okay, let's close this, and now if we do GG again, we have our empty commit, but now has a name. So we are doing the GG squash workflow. So we are going to do GG squash, GG new, sorry, to create a new commit. And now we have an empty commit with no description, and then its parent is the commit that we just described. So what we are going to do next is that we are going to make all those changes here, and then we are going to squash them on the commit below. I feel that my audio may need a bit of bump. So, okay, I think that's better. It's maybe saturated, but okay. I think that's okay. Okay, cool. So that's what we have. So let's go back to the code. And what we are going to do is exactly that. Let me go to main. Let's go to the build executor. Let's go here, yes. And actually, let's start with the schema, and we are going to remove this main. That is no longer something that we want to expect. Okay, the rest remains the same. The rest remains the same. So I'm going to do the same here. And now let's go to the executor. Sorry. And before I have these, yeah, we are not using these. And actually, we basically don't need any of these. We basically don't need any of these. But before I forget, I want to remove this function, this find code files, because we are going to completely remove this concept. We are not doing this anymore. Okay, actually, I need to delete the whole thing. Okay, cool. Now let's go. Let's go back to where we were. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure that it was probably deleted. I think it is, right? Yes, we deleted it. Checking again. Yes, it's deleted. Okay, fine. So we're not doing the this anymore, but we are doing something. We are getting the project name. It's not project name. Through an error, then we get the project root. If not project root, we send an error, and this is perfect. This is where we want to stay. We just want the project root, and what we are going to do is remove all of these, and yeah, remove this as well. I'm not getting the main file, but yeah, I'm not getting the main file. I don't get about any of that. So here, when I send that, I'm just going to say this. I'm just saying this because I'm going to say run. Okay, you don't see it here, but basically what I'm saying up here is create the params, and I'm saying, okay, the current working directory is the project root, and then just going to say build here. That as simple as that. Build output. I'm going to calculate the output where I want it, and then I'm going to build the flags, extract if it has any, and then here I'm going to build here. And that's the, I feel that's as standard as you get it on Go. And that's it. That's it really. Okay, what else? What I'm missing here? No, I think that's it. We are good. Let's fix the test as well, because now this is no longer a scene, and there is going to be like, yeah, there's going to be a few things here that we're going to change. Okay, let's find main.go and see where are we trying to use it. Okay, main.go. Yes, it's not going to be that. It's going to be here. It's not going to be that. It's going to be here. Nope, here. Sorry, here. And that's it. That's it seems. Okay, let's do the same thing for serve. Let's go to serve. Let's go to the schema.json. Mains out. Not needed. Let me save. Not needed. And then let's go to the executor. We don't need that anymore. It actually doesn't exist. And again, we remove this from here. We keep that. We remove all of these. We remove this, and then we just run. We just run it here. That's it. That's it. Okay, we don't need that. Sorry. Go to the top. Let me just remove all unused code. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that we're good. Cool. Now let's go to the test as well. Yes, this is not going to be needed. This is not needed. Okay, I don't need to pass anything there if I wasn't passing it before. Okay, this is going to be something like that. I don't need to pass anything there, I guess. This is going to be here. Okay, there's nothing here to pass. What the hell was that? Okay, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, you need that. And this is dot. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I don't have main, right? What? What you wait? Okay. Okay. Got it. I just passing empty options here, and this is going to be something like this. Are we good? Okay, I think we are good. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. This is Twitch. I don't care about this. Let's go here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, everything is passing. Cool. So we actually fixed it. Let me just check a couple of things here. Okay. I think we are good. I think we are good. Okay, cool. So I need, okay, there you go. Okay, cool. So everything is working fine. We need to adjust the end-to-end test is the following thing we need to do. So let's go to our end-to-end test. Okay, these ones. Let's go to application. I think it's only application what is affected. In this case, let's do one thing. Main.go. Okay. So, hmm. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We still have a main.go. We are just not using it as a root for changes. Okay, and then go ends, and then okay, if I do this, has main package. Cool. Yeah. So I guess yeah, this is the only other place that we need to do some changes. Okay. Let me close this. Let me go back down. Well, I can stay there, I guess. Okay. Okay, so you should generate, you should be able to generate a Go application, blah, 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 file exists. Right, let me just do go, main.go. Actually, okay, let me do just a quick search. When you do serve, okay, should run serve, uh, serve. Okay. So in theory, even or end-to-end test should be running. Let's run then and see if this passes. But in theory, even the end-to-end test should be passing because yeah, they are for them is transparent. Before it was working because the projects we were testing in on they were not complex enough for them to fail. So now it should pass the same. Hopefully now that I'm doing these builds that are a bit of CPU intensive, I don't get the image get too affected. I'm thinking about getting a new Mac. I have in chat. I have a existential doubt crisis. I am fighting myself between getting a new Mac and for context, I am streaming and programming and everything from a Mac M1, which is a hell of a piece of technology. Okay, the music is driving me crazy. Let me get a different song. Let me get something softer. It's a bit late. Let me get this. Oh no. That's not soft. That's not soft at all. Okay, go to song radio. Okay, let's go soft. Yeah. So okay, existential crisis. I develop stream everything from my Mac M1, which is a hell of a computer, but I guess that I already put in it at its limits, especially when streaming. It can handle it, but sometimes I feel that it might the streaming output might get affected. Um, Not because of the string itself, but because of everything else that is running while I'm streaming, right? So string is not what is consuming, everything else is. So here is my dichotomy. I have been thinking about getting a new Mac M4 with Macs, with everything, and do that as I do today as my everything machine. Or getting a very powerful PC and run Linux on it, and Windows have a dual boot and use Windows for streaming and gaming. Not going to lie, occasionally going to game as well. But I will use that the main for streaming and the Linux, or for both things, right? Or I just try to stream from Linux. I don't know. And I have like a BBC I have my I develop everything from Linux and I just SSH that PC. What is the problem? That I am afraid of, or not afraid, that I love the mobility of just having one PC and that is feeding a laptop. I feel that I don't want to go into the world of PCs again, just because it's always, yeah, when they get obsolete, it's like it's a nightmare to be replacing everything all the time and all of that. But at the same time, I will really appreciate from having a dedicated streaming lab computer. I might get a cheap one and just do that because you don't need too much for streaming. So that's the other solution, to not get a very powerful one, just get a cheap one or something like that. But yeah, I'm doubtful about all of that. Okay, our tests are passing. That is wonderful. So we did everything fine. What are we going to do next? Let's just go back to our code. We need to update the docs. Okay, we need to update the docs. Okay, readme. Actually, you're going to build md. There you go. And we're going to remove this. Cool. This section doesn't make sense anymore. Let me actually, I'm going to make a, oops. Okay, oops, what, okay, yeah. What? Okay, there you go. I make a hook here, and let me go to build targets. There you go. And I'm going to, okay, I don't have main defined here as an option by default. Okay, beautiful. So let me go back to my hook. Okay, what the hell? Okay, get back to my hook. This is beautiful. I'm not going to include that. The view is cacheable, blah, blah, blah. Let me remove that. But the compiler, yeah, something like that. Does I don't really support all of them, but, and this is a string. This is not a string. This is mm, let's let's keep it as a string. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on this, to be honest. This documentation is overkill, and I probably want to write a custom documentation, but like use Starlight or something like that. Okay, this is false. The official go command background, but it can be overridden. Mm. Okay, I think this is everything we need, to be honest. Okay, cool. Let me go to the README because I do need to change a few things here. Let me hide the diagnostics. Those are awful. Okay. Features, generic Go application, customize Go module setup, well-structured Go Go scaffolding, generate Go libraries, full NX integration. Do we mention the main.go here? Okay, modify the build and run executors to work with nested. Okay, no. This is how we differ from the original, right? So actually now we differ even deeper. We We broke the go the work creation by default. Now I think I no yeah, opt-in. Okay, that's one part of it. The other part of it is that we run the commands from inside the project root instead of from the root of the workspace via the go.work, because this only works through the go.work. What? Okay, let me do something very quick here. What is consuming my that's not what I wanted. Okay, something of note is killing me. Let me just close those assholes. Okay, and for the rest I'm good. Okay, hopefully that will make things lighter. Okay, we broke the commands inside the project root inside of the... Okay, we run the commands from inside the project root instead of from the root of the workspace. Closing the gap with the traditional commands. I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, let's say like that, I guess. Okay, what else? What else? We do that. What else we do differently than them? Oh, right. Ugh. We run the commands. We ignore. Yeah, we don't use the main.go. As the target. Yeah, why not? Okay, so modern eggs only, cacheable, migrated, implemented, infer, remove, implemented the new versions actions to enable version generation when using next release with Go application. Implement a new version action. Yeah, project names. Okay, implemented the publish. Yes, broke the Go the work creation by default. Remove. We broke. We didn't broke anything. We fix. Remove. Yeah. Run the commands from inside the project root instead of from the we don't use stop using Ba, 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 ba. Oh, okay, we already had that one. Okay, we already have this one. Ah, okay, cool. Nice. What else? I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, cool. So we are ready to go. We are ready to go. Let's close this and let's get GG. GG. You say GG or JJ? I don't know. Okay, JJ. And so we have our changes. You do actually I can do lazy git because this is collocated, so I can still see what I did. Bill. Well, let's just make sure that we didn't break the formats. Let me share check all the chats. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. No, we're good to go. Okay. Okay, cool. So, okay, we were in lazy git. Okay, we are changing this, and now it goes and says all of these. Okay, makes sense. Let's go back. Deserve, yeah, the executor. I think this is, yeah, this is gold. It's not, and it's not that problematic. So I'm going to do GG squash. Cool. And if I do GG again, we are good. We squash everything to the commit that we wanted to. So we have on that commit fit connect remove main go as the target of the build and run commands. Cool. We're going to now create a branch from here. So what we're going to do is gg edit nks nkk nkk nks and so we are going to stand there, right? If I do gg again, I'm now in nks, which is our commit, and we're going to push a branch from here, and we're going to create the branch while we push it. So push dash dash named, and I couldn't just say dash c and it will create one by default, but ugly name, so I prefer name. And we are going to say something like, this is a feature, I guess. Actually, I prefer to do something like this. Okay, and let me get to equal so I don't forget the last part. Okay, so what is the feature? Actually, it's going to be very similar to the git commit. Okay, so yeah. Execute binary targets over roots. Root deer. Long name, but you know. Okay, pushing. Wonderful. There we are. So now if we do these, let's go to oops. Let's go to Golangs. Actually, yeah, is next to the open source. There you go. There is all pull requests. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. So this is going to be yeah. We updated the test. Yes. We updated the docs 222, and then we have bug fix. No, it's a feature. We say that this is a feature. Yes, it's kind of a bug fix to be honest. Current behavior. Yes, important. So we run the go build and go run commands over the main.go file of the project or whatever. Oh, you know what? Maybe they have multiple main.goes on the charm project, and I wasn't finding the correct one, and maybe that's what's going on. But no, not really, because we read that it is really different. We read that, so yeah, I guess that no, it's probably just that that's really not the way. Okay, so we run the copy and go run commands over the main.go file of the project. Yeah, of the project. Whatever. I don't have an issue for this, which is okay. What is the new behavior? We run the go build and go run commands over the directory itself using relative path. This is the go way. I don't know if this is a good way. It is a breaking change. It is, but in the good way, because now before it fails, now it works. Uh, yeah, but people may way using the main.go file in the past, so people depending on the main.go configuration may find uh, yeah, need to, yeah, the main dot go or the main is main, I think it's main, yeah, the main file configuration is no longer accepted. No longer. Okay. I think that's fine, to be honest. Let's create a pull request. And let's ask Copilot to review it. Although I always ignore what it says. But someday it might find something important. Okay, cool. So now we are going to release this to npm, and we're going to try it. For now, let's enjoy the music. I can do a little bit of ASMR. Okay. I'm reviewing all these stream sessions just to make sure that we are good. Tomorrow is a holiday, so I'm going to stream a lot tomorrow, and I'm going to also record a couple of videos. I'm going to record this video, like preparing for B2. I'm going to continue recording the actual Go Gongs video showing all the stuff that we can do with it and why NX is something that Go developers should consider. And also, I have so many projects, but I want to get over all of these before I move on. I have to create a version of the NX console in Go with Charm. And yeah, I also want to work on my AI generated fluid UI. And I got access for Cloudflare Real Kit, which is I'm very excited about that one. But yeah, not everything of that will be for tomorrow. For tomorrow we will just continue working on this stuff. Yeah, I just want to get over this. Okay, cool. We are done, and it seems like Copilot doesn't have any recommendation for us, so we are out of the hook. Let's just merge this. Yeah, bypass, blah blah. Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay, we are good. So let's go back here. And let's do gg git fetch. Beautiful. Let's do gg. So we have let's do gg edit. Let's do gg new on over main. Cool. Let's do gg, and we have main, and then we have okay, I know what happened. I know what happens. So what I am expecting to that range to disappear. That yeah. But I think that now if I delete the branch here, it will. I have to make that configure that to be automatic. I haven't done that on this project for some reason. If I do git fetch again, abandon one commit. Cool. If I do gg now, it is not there. Right. So, and now what? I cannot do gg edit main. It doesn't let me to do that because it's immutable. But this is one of those cases where I need to actually need to use Git. I need to do a checkout over Git, and now I am on main. If I do GG, I'm still on that one, but for Git, my head is on XP, therefore I can do operations over here. If I don't do this, it doesn't work because NX release depends a lot on Git. So yeah, it is complicated. So we are going to do NX release. Yes, and I'm going to do pre-ID equal beta, and I'm going to do dry run. Let's see. This when I release in pre-releases, it's always like a bit weird the behavior here, but let's try this and see if it works. If not, I can do it manually myself. um the right wrong is important. I have to overwrite my main branch recently because I forgot to do the right wrong. I mess up running this command, uh which is fine because it's my project, so no one else cares. Oh, I wish I could have coffee on the night, but okay, yeah, works beautifully. Okay, I love this. Before it, yeah, it's evidently that I mess up and it didn't work. But okay, now it says okay, version is beta 1, therefore I'm going to just do beta 2. Yeah, and it's going to be written to the manifest, which is the package.json, and it's going to create a change log. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so now let's go for real. Annex all of these, but let's remove the dry run. And pop. There you go. Cool. So now this is basically creating a GitHub release, and it's going to trigger an action that is going to publish this to npm. So if we go now to our project again, and we go to actions, we have this release action for beta 2, and let's wait for it. It takes only a minute or something like that, maybe less. Yeah, probably it's just the only thing that makes it slow is waiting for the package to install, the install, printing info, building, it's probably cache, and publishing the package to npm. Okay, now we are live. If I go to npm, go here, let's go versions. Okay, beta 2 is already there. How so beta 1 doesn't have any downloads? I'm downloaded. All right, this is too bright. Okay, okay, folks. So now now let's go again here and let's do git receipt dash hard git clean dash ft git clean dash ft, because you have to do it twice because whatever. Because the first time it doesn't clean the .nx file. Git clean fd, git clean fd. What do you think about my commit message? Atomic fusion. Cool, right? Because I fuse all these packages together. All these okay, I am not on the right folder. Okay, git receipts, that's hard. Atomic fusion. There you go. Git clean. Git clean. Yeah. Okay, we are good now. Well, we are not good because this has the same problem. Git receipt, that's hard. Git clean. Get clean again. Now we are clean. This is probably the word that I would type the most clear, and I always mistype it. Incredible. Okay, I don't want to speak louder, so I'm going to increase my volume a little bit. Okay, cool. Is that good? Yeah. I'm speaking normally. I'm not getting red in the red zone. Cool. Um, okay, let's do this. Cool. So again, let's go through the same drill. NX init, NX init, and then it will wrap up at the same time. Let's go. Beautiful. Okay, let's just do this, and let's do this, and then let's do NX add latest. Next. Okay. And next from many. Build. Still failing. And next from build. No, that hurts. Okay, but we got 3 passing and no shit. What the hell? So now everyone is passing except the one that was passing before. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Okay, what the hell? Okay, let's check this out. What the hell? Let's run it again, but this time I'm going to gain control over this. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work for some reason. Anyways, let me just scroll down here and see what went wrong. Okay, so executing command go build dash out this soft serve dot. Okay, no gold files in users Nacho Vasquez work carry experiment gone xb2 demo gone xb2 soft serve. What? Are we crazy? Okay. There's clearly a god mode here. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. Okay, we are close. We are close. This is what we do it. Okay, so if we go to soft, we are in soft serve. So if we do go build. Oh, okay. We are good. We are good. Okay, let's try something else. Hmm. There you go. There you go. There you go. Soft serve. Okay. Okay, let's explore. So we have this that I don't know who created this. Trash. No, I'm going to delete it. Yes. And then you have TypeScript, whatever. Git, whatever. Okay, then commando go. And then soft is that you have the main.go. Huh. Hey, we are pretty dang close. Actually, this is wonderful. Oops, I broke my other headphones. It's wonderful that we are detecting these things. Actually, let me put this to charge. Oh, I cannot. I don't have where to charge this. I need to get a cal digit. I was for a second, who's talking to who get into my Discord? Okay, cool. Um okay, that's the scene, right? That's the scene. That's the scene. CT gone thanks B2. Okay. Let's go back again. I received everything from the beginning because I don't want to get anything like, yeah, I don't want a mix of versions. This one I don't going to do anything on this one because I'm not changing B1. I just changing B2. Okay, let's go back to work. Back to the office. Okay, let's do GG. And what do we have here? Beta 2. Okay, but that actually where I am? What's going on here? Yeah, that's fine. GG git fetch. Let's do GG new main because there is something that I don't like. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, we're good. It was like Git and GG getting crossover. That's fine. That's unexpected. Okay, so now we have the what the hell is this RP? Why RP is not inside of NX show RP? Oh no, it's not NX GG show RP. So many tools. Okay. That's expected. That's expected. So NX G abandon. How I say RP? Okay, cool. No description. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Oops. Oops. Okay, we're good. I made some problems. I made some problems to myself. Okay. GG. Right. Let's have a description for our next changes. Oh, my laptop is actually hot. Oh, what did I did? Oh, look. I'm talking to my laptop, but I don't want to do that. That was cool. I don't even know what I touched. Okay, so what we are going to do is fix. Let me go back up. Nah, I'm good there. Actually, let me go a little bit up. Where I am, main camera crop. Let me unblock this. Let's go a little bit up. Just to not cover this part. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Just talk. My talks. Okay, so this is just a fix. Okay, that's what we want to do. So let's go to main.go. No. Build executor. And now here this is going to be something like this. Beautiful. And that's it. I need to change the executor to whatever it said, something like dot. So every time that says dot, okay. Oh, okay, there you go. It's going to be actually this. It's actually to be. It's going to actually this. It's, okay. This is silly. Let me just change this. Whatever it says dot. I'm going to change it to be. No, you don't like that? What about that? No. No. Eee. Almost there. Okay. What about this? No. Okay, it's a bit hard that I don't know how to escape all of that. It's not working. Let's just do it manually. Hell. Okay. And let's do the same thing for serve. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. And here, let's, oops, no, that didn't work. Oops, that didn't work. That definitely didn't work. No, it's not working. Okay. Next. Okay, now it's working. There you go. There you go. Done. Nice song, by the way. That previous one. Oh, I never did GG News, so I cannot squash. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see the end-to-end test. Should be fine. But let's see. Let's check how the war is going. I'm curious about that. How is the war going? "20 minutes ago, Iran conflict, Trump weighs US options on 6th day." No one is doing anything right now, locally, but I feel that everyone is just blowing the balloon and see who can get the gun larger. But we are at the brink for sure. Trump says Iran deal could still happen. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. Israel-Iran live days. Trump says US may or may not join Israel strike. Israel-Iran continue missile attacks. 144 killed in Gaza. What the hell has Gaza to do with this? Are Iran missiles landing in Gaza? What? Well. Well. Okay, this is not done yet. Oh, we have okay, let me get this up. Israel troops killing civilians. Okay, yeah. So that's the expected, not that is like expected in the good way, but it's expected that it has been happening. But that news was a bit like weird, right? You said like Iran. I don't remember the news. I'll be sleepy already, but it was like Iran and Israel attacks continue. 144 killing Gaza. I was like, what? Where did they come from? But yeah, it makes sense. That is what you say. Like I know that Israel haven't pulled off the troops yet. Still in there. So I guess that yeah, maybe he's doing like who knows? Maybe he's even using this to make things harder in Gaza even. But yeah, just got confused with that news. Good night, by the way. Okay, we are good to go. And with that, I think that this time is the time. I think this time is the time. Uh, GG. Oh, I know what I put my camera a bit lower because now the chat gets oops, not that one. This one. Okay, let me move now the chat a bit upper. And I feel that now the up camera might hit the chat. Okay, let's try this. Come on. Go up. Why cannot? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's hope that is enough. Cool. Let's go back here, and now we are going to create a new branch. Okay, we are in MW. Yes. Yeah, we are in MW, so we are going to do GG git push dash name, and this is going to be a fix actually. Fix I don't know how you name that in Go. What is the dash dot name in Go? But let's call it just like that. Dot. Use the dot. For binary targets. Naming is hard. Okay. Let me see here. What's to work now? PR create. Do you want to work for me now? Oh yeah, it works. Create pull get for main into main. No, it's not working. I can do, although I can do git checkout. Fix. What do you have for me? No, not this one. Use dot. Come on. You can do it. Use there you go. So if I do this, it doesn't let me do it. There. If I do GG, I am there, but Git doesn't Git doesn't recognize that I'm there. And I cannot move the Git head from GG, I think. That's okay. Let's just do it from the browser. Okay, let's go back here. And let's go to pull requests and let's do pull request, pull request, pull request. And let's do use yes. And let's do these and these and hmm. I don't know. I don't know if I modify all the dogs now that I think about that. But hmm. Bill MD. Yeah, I don't mention any of that here because I remove all the mentioning of that, but maybe on the main readme. Maybe here I have something. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, we're good. We are good. Life is good. Okay, so okay, yeah, the browser. Oh, blah blah blah. Book fix. I don't want to fill this in, to be honest. Use running build and run commands. No, no more ranking changes. Not this time. Okay, let's create this pull request. View. Dot. Okay. And let me get some water. I run out of water. Run out of water. So let me fiddle piglets dash f tanja. Oh. Hmm. Oh, Echo. Where are you, Echo? Ah, find you. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, but that's not what I want. Yeah. Okay. Piglets. I need to download more stuff, but okay. See if this works. Blah. Piglet. Dash F. Okay, what do you have for me? Cosmic. Let's try Cosmic. It's not bad, but we can do better. uh, Graffiti. Hmm. No, no, not really what I like. The good ones, I don't have the good ones. I fear. I need to download, and let's check for, I know that I can get a better view of Figlet. Oh, this is done. Ah, I guess that, yeah. I guess that we better just merge this down. Okay, let's just do this before I get water. Let's just merge this down. Oh, right. Let's. Thank you for following. Yeah, I didn't saw that. I don't have my. Oh, you know what? That's true. I don't have my. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Overlay. I don't have the overlays. Now I have the overlays. Okay, cool. So I should get notified now. Let me do this thing here. Yes. Let me block that. Block that. Okay, cool. Cool. I should be notified next time. Oh, let me keep this here. I just crop because it's too long. Okay. Let me keep this view. I think it's nicer because you can see what is playing. Let me just get the reference of the camera, because I feel that I like that a little bit more, the size that it has on the other place. Okay, transform, paste transform. Huh, right, because they are different scenes. Okay, never mind, just keep it there. I can do that later. This is more focus. I don't know. I'm such a baby for these scenes. Whatever. What I was going to do. Oh, release. Let's release. Let's release. Cool. So now if I do GG. Okay, let's do GG. We are MQ. We are in MW, which is blah blah blah. Okay, if I do now GG git fetch. Did I remove the branch? That's what I was going to do. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. So now if I do this, I should get rid of the abandoned scenes. So if I know GG, oof, GG new main, GG. Okay, we are linear again. Yeah, something weird happened there. But that's fine. We are in a linear history again. Okay, cool. So what's next? We need to do, okay, git checkout main. Cool. And now we need to do git release the same scene. That's right run always. We can verify what this is going to do. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, man. There you go. 0.3. Beautiful. That's everything that I can wish for. So let's delete all of these and let's release. I definitely need some water now. Okay, let's wipe this release and do all this stuff. Let's check very quickly about Figlet. And let's see if we can find some nice themes. Why is it always so white? Okay, that's better. That's low. Why is this so slow? Is this okay? It's actually not didn't load. Okay, let's go. Okay, off. Full. Hosted by Plick, blah 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 blah. Okay, let me zoom in. Getting Flickr, the current version, blah blah blah. The source distribution, fonts, utilities, and precompiled version of Fakelet on different platforms. We said this for Git files, blah blah blah. Okay, let's see this. Oops. Why Finder? Let's get here. Why Finder? What do you want to open Finder? What? Oh, because it's an FTP. Ah, interesting. One examples. This is what I wanted. What is interesting here? Big is not that bad, but it's not really my favorites. Colossal. Yeah. Let me something that is readable. Okay. Dog. Hmm. Dot matrix. Epic. Hmm. I know there's something cooler here. Isometric. Isometric for. Isometric is interesting. Maybe isometric 1. Come on, come on. Give me something cool. I think that the cool ones I don't have. And I never figure out how to download this shit. Come on. Star Wars. Okay. Universe. Do I have that one? No, I not releasing. No. File dash F universe. Oh, I do have it. Okay, there you go. Be right back. Going to get some water. Okay, and we are back. We live and we're back. Okay. What's fucking next? I think that's it, right? So we just let's just check that everything got released to npm. Probably there is a way to do that, right? So npm info is that something? Npm get npm list. Npm. Yes, give me everything. View your registry info. Mm, access add user audits being books cache CI completion duplicate div this tag docs doctor edit xx plan explore find dudes fun get help hook you need install login org outdated owner pack ping prefix profile prune publish rebuild repo restart root run script search set a script shrink wrap star stars what does that do make your oh haha interesting okay I think that is view next view naxo dev gone ends. Maybe that is that one. But will it take me to the browser? Oh no. Okay, cool. This is similar to what I was looking for. That's it. We're in the right version. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here. And let's do the following. NX init. Oh, I remember. So to make this work, what I need to do is NX no go work use and I need to do all of that, and then if I do run yeah run main build, it will work just for oh okay I don't have the okay I don't have the project here. Okay, that's fine. Next the latest. Okay, and now if I do go work use all of these and I do an it's run build, it will have the same behavior that had at the beginning. Oh no, no, it didn't. What? Cattle go dot work. Yeah, I don't know. Go work sync. No. Okay, what if I go to soft serve? I do go get here. Mm, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what I did for it to work. Got work sync maybe. I don't remember. I know that I make it work both the same way by changing something, but it's not that. Okay, but that's the old one. I don't care about that. We are caring about this one. So let's do Bill. What the hell? I fixed this. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I know. The plot thickens. So the problem is that Go can have multiple binaries inside of a module. Can it? Well, it cannot. It cannot. It cannot, but it can be. It can be in a nested level. It can be in a nested level. I have to keep doing since. That's fine. So you come here and I do now something like go build. I should have. I should have. I don't have the file here because it's being stored. What is the output of this? Where is landing? I don't see it. I don't see where it's landing. The main logo is right here. Where is putting the output? Oh. Okay, so I hear. Everything looks fine. Glow. Go build. Okay, now we printed glow. This is so fucking annoying, man. Okay, I need to understand how Go build works before I implement this correctly. Okay, what if I just do go build without anything? That works. Did that work? Yeah, that works. Okay, but why if I do that on the other one that we were trying before? What was it? Was BHS? Oh, no, soft serve. So what if we do go build here? Yeah, you get that no go files in here, and you do go build dash blah. It does produce an output inside the uh where where did it created the output? Did it even? Hmm. Didn't. It didn't. God damn. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is the difference? Executables main.go in its own package and stick to single dot. For unit testing, triple dots makes sense that you want to test all the packages. That's bullshit. There is more to it. There is more to it, and you're not telling me. But I have an intuition. I have an intuition. I have an intuition. Oh, right, but okay, this is a grep. What I need is find main.go. Oh. Okay, there is a couple of things I have to fix here. I am creating this folder at the project level and I want it at the workspace level. That is problem one. What is problem two, you may ask? I don't know why go bigger dot slash 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 doesn't work. In this particular project, I don't know why it doesn't work. There is only one main goal here. So what is it? What I cannot do something like this? Oh, I cool now. Can I do go build dash 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 o dash dash dist glow? Okay. Oh, that works now. What? What? Oh. Huh. Huh. Okay, but yeah, it's using the cache. What the hell, man? Now it's working. Now it's working. For some reason, well, it's working like before. It's not working perfectly, but it's working somehow. Okay, but it's using like the old version. It's like using the old version, right? Yeah, it's using the old version. Yeah. So I don't know. I've been. I guess I'm tired. I guess I am tired. Git clean. Git clean. Git init. Nx init. I fucked this up. Oh, I think it's okay. Nx show projects. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay, nx add. I'm going to use exactly the version because I got F last time. Okay, I'm going to receive the NS cache just in case. Cool. I'm going to do cat nx.json using beta 3. Let's build. Boom. Okay, yeah. This is what we got before, but cannot write multiple packages to non-directory this soft serve. Let's run this from inside that project and see if it's true. Okay. Okay. What is it? What is the command? Sorry. Why? Okay. Give me the error. Oh, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Okay. Okay. That works. That works. But that's not what I want, right? So there is a couple of problems here. First, I want to do this go build dash o this soft serve, which is fine. But now if I do this, and I do something like I go back and do LSA this, it should have soft serve, and soft serve should have soft. Now, why it says that you cannot write many, okay, I guess that when you say dot slash dot dot dot, it would assume that there might be many things to build and to output, although if there is only one. Okay, so let's keep researching. So why if you do this, let's go to software again. Software is an interesting case because it's the only one that is nested. So let me make notes here. 1 second. Let me make notes. So you show yeah, GG new main, GG abandon, so GG description. Okay, I want to maybe this folder in the workspace root. Yeah, I want to make that note for me to not forget, because I might forget this. The fix I will not. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. Okay, what is the next text I want to do? So what if I in self-serve and I go to actually the folder that has the main, like this one, right? And I now do go build doge o, I think that is 1 2 3 dist and soft. Ah. Okay, that worked. That fucking war. Where is he taking the name from? Isn't me? Was I who said that name? Oh yeah, it was I. It was I. It was me. Okay. So I still need to find the main.go file, but I don't know. I don't need to use it. I just need to get the root for it or something like that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to do this today before I go to sleep. Let's do this first part. This first part first. Build executor, cool. Dist, yes, and dist we need to build output path. The output path cannot be related to the project root. Well, the project root, yeah, the project root, yes, but has to be something else. Have to receive the workspace root, right? Custom path. Uh, Custom path. Who may give me a custom path? Uh, Options output path. Okay, yeah, you can have an output path, I guess. Okay, but if you don't have an output path, what I'm going to need is a relative between the workspace root and, well, actually no, I need to join the workspace root with this and that. That's what I need. I can get this tension in. I think it's the same, but I can get it in. Okay, we are good. Now, when I build in this, I need to pass first the workspace root. Cool. Getting there. Okay, by the way, I need to do new. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we are good. Okay, we need to fix this. Actually, let me see. Fail. Uh, Let me see. Fail. But why it fails? I'm going to fix surf. Oh yeah, this doesn't have a this. It's just for the build. Okay, it failed. That's what I was expecting. Well, okay, what are you expecting? Okay, I didn't import join. Oh, uh, really? Hmm. Let me check my end-to-end test. I want to improve my end-to-end test here. Where is the build? Spec file exists. Come here. Build. Okay. And then here we have file exif, temproch pass. dist go up, go up. I think so. Yeah. Let's see what happens there. And in the meanwhile, I have to wait because the next one, the next change is not for this commit. The next thing I need to do is to find the main.go file again and run go build from that folder. Boy. Okay. Let's actually find that out. Okay. Let's see if it. Let's leave this do stuff, and we will do. We will find this, whatever it is. Oh God. XP. Ah. Let's see if I can do this. Huh. Never mind. Let me just do it cracking. It's easier for me. It's easier for me. It's easier for me. No, this is not it. This is it. The file is fine. History. File view. Let me copy all of this. And this is located on utils find main go files. Okay. Let's do that then. What about you? You failed miserably. How did you fail? How did you fail? How did you fail? How did you fail me? File exists. This go up. Okay, maybe it's not there. What is it then? What is it then? If it's not there. Okay. I need to make this pass before I move on to the other stuff. Let me I'm going to keep this here, but before it fails, I'm going to do console.log uh, list read there read there read there sync. Yeah. Um, let's see. We're not getting an intelligence here. Past like. Uh, I hate to get tired. What is a past like? Past like is a string. Come on. Past like is a goddamn string. So what it is your problem? Oh, is in this one? Mm. Oh my god. Okay. I really need to go to sleep. Mm. I really need to go to sleep. This is already not productive. Just waiting for this last call and see if I nailed it or not. Mm-mm. Seems like everything is quiet right now. Okay, library pass application will fail. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me now. Come on. Okay. Okay, there is no this file. Okay. I can accept that. Then give me this. Give me that. Okay, you know what? I can do since. I can run that and I can do a GG new and I can start doing scenes. I don't have to wait for it. That's the magic of GG. I am a bit stupid for being waiting. Just give me all of this. And then I will just go here and I say, okay, let's go to Let's go to something like that. What was the original name? Find main Go files. Okay. I can change it. Okay. Okay. And now we go to execute to build executor. I see go run. Still fine. Let's see. Let's go to 9. Let's go to what is the name? Soft serve. And let's do go run. What? What? What the hat? Oh, I guess that's what it is. Okay, that's what the command will actually do. Okay, so the gun run seems fine. Hell, even the go build. I think we are not that. I think we are not that far away from fixing it. To be honest, the go run dots works. It's just the dist what needs to change. But I cannot name it. I cannot name it. If I name it, that's when the problem comes. Right? If I name it, that's where the problem comes. If I try to name it and say That's the issue. Do I really want to name it? Is that mandatory for me? Is that a breaking deal? Because it's a lot cleaner this way, right? It's a lot cleaner if I just run in the root that instead of find the main Go file and all that. Can you have multiple binaries in a Go module? Okay. Yes. So the problem is that you can have multiple binaries in a side in a single module. The question is, do we want to let you pick which one you want to build, or should we build all of them for you? If you pick it, we can probably figure out a name for it. If we pick it, so if we don't let you pick it, we will just build them all. I think I'm going that way, to be honest. I'm going that route. I'm going to that route. I'm going to simplify first and then add more options. But I just wanted to go to work out of the box. I just wanted to work out of the box. Okay. Okay, what about you? This. Okay, yeah, still building inside of the project. Okay, I'm going to call it for today. I already not productive, energy down, but this was good. This was good. A lot of learning, and I think that tomorrow we will have a working version. So see you tomorrow.